Hello, viewers. Welcome to the Apollo Network. This is Poseidon.
And Apollo.
We're signing on with more Skyrim. What episode are we on? 33?
Yeah, how many episodes? This is our 4th episode, probably?
Maybe. Michael, does this really never get old for you?
I mean, come on.
Take a look at my supplies.
I mean, look, she's trying to look. That's funny stuff. Look what she's looking like.
Wait. Wants he drink it?
Come, I haven't got all day.
If he goes for the drink, then it'll be really funny.
Better days, but it's not my fault. When Elgrim said we were setting up down here, I told him he would catch his
It's
breath.
kind of funny.
It's pretty good. Michael, let me pull up the old conversation board.
Okay.
See what we got up on there. I'm gonna go with the first thing that I put on there that we haven't talked about. What's the most indie thing that you follow? Do you follow anything that's actually indie?
Well, what's the...
Because, like, indie means, like, independent. Like, there's no company that owns it. It's, like, an individual who kind of, like, starts it and just takes care of it.
Why don't you name something that you, like, kind of, like, give me a...
You
follow anything indie?
I do follow a lot of indie stuff.
What's that? Yeah, tell me.
I follow books. A lot of books are indie because they just aren't owned by publishers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't really read
I
that
play
much.
indie games a lot.
Okay.
I can't think of... I
I
can think of a couple. But the thing with indie games is once they get popular, they usually get bought out by somebody. Like, Minecraft was an indie game.
It was, yeah, it was.
So,
Microsoft got it.
I mean, we didn't play it when it was an indie game at all, but...
No.
I mean, we played it before it was owned by Microsoft, but it was, like, not indie.
It was a 4J, like, not... Like, it was kind of... It was a corporation.
Yeah, it was, like, a worldwide phenomenon by the time we played it, but...
When did we played it probably, what, 2-3 years after its release?
Yeah. We started playing, like,
We
2011.
were pretty early on.
2011, maybe?
Yeah, something like that.
1.5, I think?
So we were pretty early. We weren't the earliest by far.
No, not. Yeah, it was already like not. I would say it was already not indie by the time we played it.
Been to Whiterun?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm trying to think if there's any other. I mean, I watch indie TV sometimes. There's not a lot of that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. There's not a lot of that because it's so difficult to make indie TV.
Maybe my World War II obsession. There's definitely some indie shows I watch.
Really?
Yeah, some like indie documentaries from like Germany. It's definitely stuff like that.
Okay, that's pretty indie.
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
You've shown me some indie music.
Huh?
You've shown me a little bit of indie, like Under the Flood, I think is indie.
Oh, how about the White Buffalo?
I don't know what that is.
White Buffalo, he's pretty indie.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's got he's been in stuff though. Like he's been in
It's not indie anymore.
He was. When I was listening to him, he was indie.
Yeah.
Come on, no one's got more Tophelia, really?
Don't forget me next time you need herbs.
Right.
Hello, Rudolph.
So why don't you go to bed, old woman? I'm gonna scavenge through your ingredients.
I like indie. I actually really do like indie stuff.
I think the White Buffalo still counts. He's just he's kind of on his own. I don't think they really have a band, and he just sings.
Yeah.
He's on Spotify. Does that count?
Yeah, I mean, you can be indie and still be on Spotify.
Well, yeah, he's on definitely.
Like my cousin's on Spotify.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if I should plug her.
I was gonna say some of my podcasts. My podcasts are owned by a company. The Daily Wire. So that's not.
No, yeah, Daily Wire's a big company.
Yeah, they're like a corporation with employees. Maybe not.
I mean, it's hard to tell nowadays. Like, what's the line between indie? Because like, there's plenty of things that aren't owned by big companies, but like they've become companies, and like, are they still indie? Nickelback's not indie.
I think they might be.
They're not. Like that's the thing. Like I'm thinking, like even like the shows like I watch that are technically indie, like they're owned by a company that has like probably less than 100 employees, but like
I get that. Yeah.
It's still a company that produces shows, and like they have employees, and like they have like a clear hierarchy to their company. Like, you know, is it really still indie if that's what you're doing? So I don't know.
I can actually. If I, you know what though? I can't get an ebony ingot.
No.
Nah, I won't be able to buy those yet.
Can we go mine one?
Looking to protect yourself?
Look up ebony mines.
Damage.
I don't feel like it.
Alrighty then.
My phone's over there and it's plugged in,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I'd have
no.
to turn it around and.
You know, no one being this. It's not that big of a deal anyway right now.
My cousin's on Spotify.
I have a friend that's on Spotify.
I mean, I don't think not to diminish what they do. I don't think
But I hate them.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they're the worst person in the history of ever.
Oh, you were speaking for me. I thought you were talking about your friend on Spotify.
Oh, no.
I thought it was just about, I was like, you're like, my friend's on Spotify, and then I start talking to you like,
I hate him.
But I hate him, so.
No.
But
your friend is the worst person ever, right? The worst person who's ever existed?
I said my cousin, but that's cool.
He's the worst person who's ever existed.
It's a she, but that's
She's
cool.
the worst. I'm so sorry. I keep messing up.
Yeah, not to diminish it, but like, I believe all you have to do to be on Spotify is pay like a monthly fee.
You're still here.
Oh, didn't we kill him? All right, that wasn't an answer to my question. But thank you.
I thought so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we definitely did.
Yeah.
Maybe we died after that.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't remember that happening.
Oh, well, you know, I'm here. I may as well do this here.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. So don't quote me on this. I believe all you have to do to be on Spotify is pay a monthly fee.
That's probably.
And so like it's a pretty steep monthly fee. So for you to still be making money,
why don't we check the artist out? One of their monthly listeners. That might help us out.
Yeah, let me check out my cousin. Let me see how many cousins.
The White Buffalo. He has.
I don't.
Oh, that's kind of a lot.
How much?
980,000 monthly listeners.
My
that
cousin
sounds a little
has
corporate.
26 monthly listeners.
Yeah, that sounds indie.
Yes.
That's indie. Check out my cousin on Spotify. Actually, maybe I won't. I don't know if you can trace me back down if I tell you who this is. So I won't. I'll show it to Michael. This is my cousin.
Oh, okay. Oh, actual music, too.
I guess so. He's got... How many albums? 4 albums. Although I don't know if any of these are singles or full albums. Anyway.
He's dead. Oh, that's a shame.
Unfortunate. Darn Aldous.
Captain Aldous.
Under the Flood was really cool. I miss Under the Flood.
They had a couple of great songs.
They did. I still love Under the Flood. Under the Flood. Check out Under the Flood. They rule. They're not a band anymore, right? You told me?
Yeah, I mean, their website hasn't been updated in a while. They have 9,000 monthly listeners. That's more.
Pretty indie, yeah.
The White Buffalo is almost 1 million. That doesn't. But I was listening to him a long time ago. I've been listening to them a long time. You know,
I'm pretty sure I listen to non-indie bands that don't have that much.
Yeah, but I was listening to him when he was a little. Well, he has a lot of songs in the Punisher series, on Netflix. And I think that's kind of how he got popular.
I see.
You got Aldous to tell you something.
I'm trying to think what other stuff, indie stuff. I mean, like, books are kind of unfair because there's so many self-published books nowadays that, like, those are all indie, like, by definition. Yeah. But then again, like, some of them, like, they form their own publishing companies. And then again, it's like, are they indie if you have your own publishing company?
I can't thank you for it. Not for this.
If you own your own publishing company, then it's indie. If it's yours.
Yeah, I guess
so, yeah.
But, like, yeah, I guess, I mean, most of them don't have many employees, I don't imagine. I don't actually know the intricacies of their thing. And, like, YouTubers, like, you know, they're all indie for the most part, but, like, some of them have companies. Like, where do you draw the line at indie? Is indie about power structures, or is it about how many people know it? You know?
Yeah, I guess. Well,
it's a question.
You look up, like,
because like if I get 10 views a month, but like I have a full-on company with like a CEO and like 5 employees and there's like a clear like, is that indie just because no one's listening to it but I have a clear structure, or like
how big you talking again? How big of a company?
Like I got like 10 employees underneath me, but we get like 20 views a month. Like
that's indie. That's absolutely.
That's still indie to you? Okay. Okay, so what if I get like a million views a month, but it's just like 3 dudes who don't know what they're doing? There's no power structure.
I think that's still indie. I think it has to do with how it's produced. I think so.
I see. I can see that. Who you're kind of beholden to, if you will.
Yeah.
If there's interference from the higher ups. I guess if that's your definition, then a lot of things are indie. Which I guess I can respect. I guess I'd follow a lot of indie stuff. If that's the thing, because I don't watch many. I don't watch or. I mean, I listen to a lot of music, so I do listen to popular music. But like, I don't watch TV from many popular things. I do sometimes.
Starset has 3 million monthly listeners. I didn't think it was that much.
Starset is not indie.
I thought they were smaller than. I never heard of them before.
Starset is a very popular band.
So I have to go down this way. I can't go that way.
Classic.
They say the college has been snooping around. Mages in the area.
Yeah, Starset's very popular. Starset
I love them.
is, they rule. I love Starset also. I'm trying to think what else is out there that I watch, listen to, or read. I don't know. I actually.
World War II in color might be kind of indie.
It might be.
It's an old British show for like the BBC made in like the late 90s. I don't know if that really counts, but it's like no one watches it.
Well, I'd like to actually plug a book series I read because it ruled. Check it out if you read fantasy. The Keeper Chronicles. Oh, I forget the author's name, and I'm very sorry. The author is super cool, though. I read the Keeper Chronicles. I love the Keeper Chronicles. I emailed the author of the book, and she emailed me back. I was like, hey, I read your thing, and I loved it, and I, like, asked her, like, a question, and she, like, got back to me. She was like, oh, thanks so much. Like, here's the answer to your question. And I was like, oh, this rules. I was like, that rules.
When you put it that way.
She's cool. Because, like, that, I don't think I've ever really done that, where I, like, reached out to, like, somebody who, like, you know, runs something that I'm a fan of. And, yeah, they responded.
That's nice.
I don't think I've really ever reached out, though. Like, it's not that I've reached out a bunch of times and no one responded. I don't think I've ever reached out before, but I was a little surprised that she responded. That kind of ruled. Have you ever done that? Have you ever reached out to a famous person?
I've met famous people.
Sure.
But like, kind of like when I go to meet them.
Like they're doing like a meet and greet kind of thing.
Alex Rodriguez's signature, but I was at a Yankees game. That doesn't really count.
Yeah. I mean, it's still cool.
Yeah, but it was cool.
It's a different situation.
It was nice.
It's cool. It's cool meeting famous people. It's cool meeting famous people when you like meet them and they're like kind of cool in the way that you imagine they would be.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Well, when I met Leonardo DiCaprio, he was pretty cool.
That's right, you did meet him when you were little.
He was very nice.
That's awesome.
He was doing a movie right down the street from where I live, Revolutionary Road, I think it was. I think that sounds right. And he,
That sounds right.
That sounds like it might be correct. And he came out of the house, and it was no one else there. It was just me and a couple other people, like me and like my mom's friend and like their kids. And he came out, and he was gonna get in his SUV, and he saw us standing there, and the car stopped, and he just got out and took pictures, said hello. He was very nice.
That's so cool.
That
was a long time ago too.
Ooh. Yeah, it was pretty rough, huh?
I didn't know that could happen.
Really? Oh yeah.
I've never seen that one. I mean,
that's in game too.
Really? That's canon.
Yep. You have to have a certain skill to do it, I think, but yeah, that's in game. Have I met anyone else famous? I met Mo Vaughn, famous baseball player. He's from the town. He's from my town. I was playing Little League because he grew up in the town my Little League team was in.
I see.
And he was gonna throw the first pitch to open the season with Little League, and I handed the ball to him.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that was cool. My grandfather has met a lot of famous people.
Really?
He works at a country club, just kind of like his day job.
Yeah.
He's retired, but like he needs something to do during the day.
Yeah.
And it's a country club in like the Upper Westchester area where a lot of famous people are. And he's met a lot of New York athletes.
I'm gonna reach out to more people that I admire because I feel like a lot of them will respond.
I probably will. I mean,
just because I do follow a lot of people who are smaller. You know, like there are people who are obviously very famous and like they probably get a million emails a day and they'll never respond. But like I do follow a lot of people who are small enough that they realistically probably do respond to some people.
Someone I follow, I have a meaning to talk to is Dakota Meyer. He's a Medal of Honor recipient.
Oh yeah.
And I like him a lot. He has a podcast. I listen to him a lot.
That's cool. Just that, like, I feel like I need a reason to talk to him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just reach out and be like, oh, hey, this is cool.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Like, it would be nice if I was like, hey, you know, I've got this question or whatever. Like, I've got this connection to you somehow.
That'd be very, very
And so I'm always,
cool.
like, a little hesitant to do it.
I'm trying to think, anyone else famous? Like, in person? Hold on. A-Rod. Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's a pretty solid list.
It's not bad. Mo Vaughn is a little off top, but for baseball guys, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I met Tommy John, famous Tommy John surgery. You ever hear that? Which is the Tommy John surgery. I met him.
There we are.
Sweet.
Yeah, he was cool. I probably met other people I'm just not thinking of.
Yeah, sure. What's the guy's name that used to always come to the place I worked?
Bernie Williams.
Bernie Williams.
Great Yankee.
You never saw him though. You never went to that show, did you?
No. I mean, I saw him play baseball.
Sure.
Yeah, no. Bernie's. Oh,
Bernie
I
Williams
miss
does music
Bernie.
now.
I miss him.
He does music now. I forget what kind.
Country.
Country?
Yeah,
country. There's country music now.
Well, one of my favorite comedians played in. I'm pretty sure at where you used to work.
Which comedian?
Bill Burr. He's like my favorite comedian
I don't
ever.
remember seeing him, but probably.
No, it was after you. It was like last year.
Oh,
it was like
after I stopped
before the
working there?
pandemic. Yeah. Posters, and there were posters all in your town.
Oh, I'm sure there were.
He's huge.
Yeah.
Have I met anyone else famous? I don't think so. Yeah, I think I'm missing someone.
Sure.
Yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand.
I don't know.
Yeah. I got to see a lot of famous people from a distance while I worked there. Cause
that's true, yeah.
They would just be performing, and I would be working concessions.
I saw a lot of
like
super athletes that I went to games.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what it was like.
Yeah, if you count that.
They've left us to our fate.
I had to meet Pillar that one time.
That's a real shame.
Pillar, I've apologized on the Apollo Network before for this.
You
but
did. I remember this. Yeah.
And for those of you guys who didn't see that episode, I was working at this place that was I don't even remember who the band was that was playing, but Pillar was the opening act, and I love Pillar.
This place wasn't that big, right?
No, I mean it's a venue that seats I think 200 or 300.
Oh, I was gonna say a couple hundred. Okay, yeah. So
maybe it might have been 500, but I feel like that's too big.
Right. Yeah, I got you.
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I worked there. And I was doing the merch. I was doing the merch for the main act. And Pillar was the opening act, and they came out to sell their merch. So they were just like next to me because we just had like one merch table. And I hung out with them for like probably like 45 minutes. And it didn't click for me that they were the Pillar that I listened to on Spotify all the time. And I loved Pillar. And we sat there and we talked about other bands and stuff, and like they were super cool.
If I ever had a chance to meet like Nickelback,
yeah,
I would freak out, man. I would be losing.
I mean, okay, mind. Pillar. I love Pillar. I do love Pillar a lot. They're not like my favorite band ever, so like it's not quite like you and Nickelback.
Well, I mean, okay, so if I met, it captivated him too.
Yeah.
If I met Theory of a Dead Man or 3 Days Grace for me. Is that kind of like what it is? Kind of like a band that I really liked?
Yes, but imagine if they weren't quite as famous as those bands are. Just like imagine if nobody had heard of them. It's like it's probably actually if you met Under the Flood.
Under the Flood, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, where like
is Starset too big?
Yeah, Starset's too big, and I think you like Starset more than I like Pillar because you do like Starset quite a bit. And I like Pillar a lot. Also,
who's your favorite right now?
Favorite right now?
Yeah. Do you have a favorite band right now?
I'm trying to think. There was a band I really was listening to a lot of, but I don't remember who it is now. Let me check my Spotify to see some of the music. I just remembered the song. I don't know if you've ever heard it. It's not.
Esbern, you feeling okay?
What is happening? Why is he made of metal?
Oh, we'll just take you to a doctor, okay?
Pretend that's not happening?
No, we're gonna take him to a doctor. He needs medical attention.
Raven's Code is a great band also. Check them. They're indie. Raven's Code rules, though. That's not who I'm thinking of, though. My favorite band right now? I haven't really been listening to one band in
I'm
a
back
while.
on my Breaking Benjamin.
You are.
Binge.
You've been telling me about that.
I mean,
They
3 Days
rule.
Grace, Three Doors Down, Theory of a Dead Man, Nickelback, Starset, Breaking Benjamin.
I've been jumping around between a couple bands, but like,
And I also like a lot of I like a lot of country too.
see, I don't listen to any country music.
Yeah, I like a lot of country rock. It's like rock
So
mixed with
like
country.
what? Like, give me
Like
some.
Brantley
some
Gilbert.
examples. Okay.
I like some regular country too.
I don't know
Jason
why I asked for
Aldean.
examples. I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Brantley Gilbert's one of my favorites right now. Jason Aldean's that. Who's the guy I listen to a lot? Is it Trace Adkins? I think it's Trace Adkins. You might have heard of that name.
I've heard Atkins. I don't remember.
Trace Adkins, Jason Aldean, Daryl Worley.
Oh, is there another Atkins
Justin
that's
Moore.
famous?
The Atkins diet.
No, not the Atkins diet. I was thinking that too, but
Were
that's
you really?
Yes, yeah. Well, because I'm very familiar with the Atkins diet.
I'm not.
I'm actually
Go ahead, Brad. You can do it. It's okay.
No. It's not. It's not a flex at all. It's actually, you're gonna be more disappointed in me than anything. There is a group, an academic journal club called the Atkins Journal Club, and I have to do a presentation for them
Kinda
in
rough,
like a
man.
week. No, see, it's not a flex at all. But I do know the Atkins
Alrighty.
diet. That's not who I'm thinking. Is it Trey Atkins? Is there? Let me check this.
The guy I listen to is Trace Atkins. That's the guy.
Trace?
Trace Atkins. That's the guy I listen to.
You need advice?
I like
Talk to Brandon. Got better things to
Bryce
do.
Lee. I like Toby Keith, Brantley Gilbert, Jason Aldean, Daryl Worley. Those are my country guys I like.
I'm thinking Trace Atkins. Oh, Adkins.
Yeah.
Who am I thinking of? I don't know who I'm thinking of. That's not. It's definitely not spelled that way.
I also like
Hey, Rudolph.
AC/DC,
Sure.
Avenged Sevenfold, Eminem. Black Mountain Whiskey Rebellion. That is
That's a mouthful.
they're like a country kind of backwoods country slash somewhat rock kind of thing. I like them a lot.
You have a broader taste in music than I do.
I listen to a lot and then like hip hop. I listen to Juice WRLD, Eminem,
Sure.
A Boogie, Kid Cudi. I would lay down my life for Kid Cudi right now. I love him so much. Stop Mess Kitty. I love him. Listen to that. I listen to a lot of rock. Then let's hard rock.
Sure.
Not metal, but Five Finger Death Punch, Avenged Sevenfold.
They do rule.
What?
You gotta kill that thing.
This thing?
Yeah.
What is it?
It would seem that it is a cat. I don't know what's happening, truthfully. Okay, turn around again.
Oh.
She's dead now, so that's a little unfortunate. If you look back at those cats...
One second, let me see what this says.
I can explain to you what's happening, I just can't explain to you why or what it's gonna mean.
Ooh.
I don't know what this means.
Oh, we're nerfed him.
Cool. So, the cat on the right has been marked by the cry of the bird for you to kill. The cat on the left, I believe, has been marked by Kine for you to kill.
Ah.
Both of them are immortal, though.
Well, that's fun.
So that's neat. Also, I actually already kind of explained this to Michael off camera, but I wanted to do it on camera. Those aren't cats.
Yeah, that's right. You were going to tell me. Yeah.
Those are. I don't know. What did I explain it to you at all?
Well, there's a certain race of Khajiit. Something to that degree, right?
Yes. So they are called the Alfiq. They are essentially.
A thief.
Get him.
Hiya! Hiya!
I mean, it seemed a little bit excessive.
I wouldn't.
They are actually a subspecies of Khajiit.
Yeah.
That look like house cats.
Alrighty.
And are absolutely not house cats.
No, they're not.
They're actually incredibly highly magical creatures. Hi, Alvor. And so we can't call them cats anymore, even though I'm going to continue to do that.
I've been on an AC/DC binge kind of recently, too.
Are you really?
Shoot to Thrill I could listen to about 80 times over and over again.
It's good to see you.
What?
It's been
There's something I feel like I was listening to that I wanted to bring up.
It's been too long.
It's Shoot to Thrill.
No, I don't think there is, actually.
You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on.
Big Dragon Force fan. I don't know if you listen to Dragon Force. Oh, and Amaranth. Check out Amaranth, because they rule as well.
Dead by April I like.
Okay.
Wolf Mother I like.
Okay.
Audio Machine.
That is what I call my phone.
Me too. Nothing More. Starset.
Gotta love Starset. Starset rules.
Bob Seger. I love Bob Seger.
Yeah?
He's kind of an older rock. Oh, I love Bob Seger.
I assume
Oh, we did a lot of main plot today.
Oh, yes.
Ramblin' Gamblin' Man.
Yes.
I have heard of it.
Of course.
I don't remember it, but I
Night
have heard.
Moves. Turn the Page. Ooh.
I was just reminded, I don't know if you know them, of the band Bewitched recently.
No, I don't. Doesn't sound really familiar.
You might know it if you started playing it, because I did not recognize the name of the band. It's also possible that this is not a band you've ever heard of, and it's just that...
Wall.
Oh, yeah. And it's just that my mom played it a lot when I was a little kid. They kind of... They're like a straight-up, like, 90s all-female pop band.
Okay, that's fine. I still listen to some of those.
So, like, I'd like to play you their most famous one.
I still listen to some of those. Natasha Bedingfield. Some still carry on with
C'est La Vie. C'est La Vie is their most popular song.
Avril Lavigne. Some
I love an Avril Lavigne song. I unironically do love Skater Boy.
Avril Lavigne song is the one she made with lead singer Nickelback.
Complicated?
No.
Oh.
That's Let Me Go.
Really? I've never heard that one.
She made that with Chad Kroger, who's the lead singer of Nickelback. That's a great song. That's her grown-up song.
Really?
It's not the rebellious teen anymore song.
Okay, I might not like it then. I do like a rebellious teen song.
You know, that's like kind of a sad, like, kind of lovey song.
It connects with me on an emotional level to be a rebellious teenager. Even though I am 23 years old, I'm no longer a teenager.
And not a teenage girl at that.
Frankly, not much of a rebel.
Yeah. You've really been conformist.
Yes, conformed more or less my entire life, actually.
Not that it's even a bad thing, you just kind of have.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
And the times I don't conform, I hide.
The road south through
like if there's anything in my life I don't like having an 8-digit pin to
that's maybe the most unacceptable thing that you do is having an 8-digit bank pin. No one in the world has 8 digits except for you.
I have an 8-digit bank pin. I don't bring that up often.
My 4-digit bank pin is 0000.
It better not be.
Could you imagine if that was?
That'd be inexcusable.
If any of you have 0000, please change it now.
You're going to want to go to your ATM, or I will hack you.
Absolutely.
I mean, here's the thing that's crazy about having an 8-digit bank pin. There's, 300 million people in the United States?
Like 330.
Whatever.
300 is fine, yeah.
With a 4-digit bank pin, there's only, 9,999 combinations.
Yeah. Correct.
Assuming everybody, I guess there's some assumptions here. Assuming everybody in the United States has a bank pin, and everybody has a 4-digit bank pin, which not all of us do.
Yes. 1 in 338 million, and that's you.
That means that your bank, and also assuming that all the bank pins are, you're very afraid of the Peacekeepers.
I am.
Well, they did smite.
What they did?
Yeah,
they smited them. Is the right word.
Assuming though all that stuff is true, which are a couple big assumptions, but still, that means that there are 30,000 people in the United States with your bank pin.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a lot of people with your bank pin.
Most people's bank pins are personal to them in some way.
Yeah.
I mean, that's usually how that goes.
True.
So if you know the person, there's a better chance of you getting it too.
That's
kind of scary.
That is scary. That's like, I was reading a book, actually, once, and the guy in the book needed to, like, he was trying to hack into, like, this company. Hi, Rudolph. He was trying to hack into this company, and he was like, oh, yeah, we could, you know, make a virus and, like, you know, implant it.
Oh my goodness.
Could you give me
Hello,
an
wall.
allowance?
Yeah, here's...
You're the best.
Pretty good.
I'm loaded.
Just came into some money. He was like, we could make a virus and implant it in the computer and have it, like, you know, steal all their information. He's like, we could do that. Or we could root around in their trash for usernames, call them and ask them for their passwords, and do it like that. And it'll be way easier. And that's what he did. And that's how he hacked into this company in the book. This isn't real. This was a fantasy book. Not a fantasy. It was a science fantasy. It's a underappreciated genre, quite honestly. I like science fantasy a lot.
Do you really?
I do.
I like nonfiction.
You do like nonfiction.
I've known enough about World War II. Which, I mean, obviously I'm not a scholar, but
sure.
I want to start, like, broadening my horizons. I want to learn more about, like...
World War I?
Yeah, that. Revolutionary War. More American history, kind of like to the lead up.
Sure.
Oh, I want to learn more about that.
That does make sense. Hi, Rudolph. Okay, I think we should find a new animal companion.
You know what? He's just in the way. You know what? You will be free. You can live your life.
Goodbye, Rudolph. Play flute.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Bye, Rudolph.
I like how quickly he leaves. He's like,
right?
oh, thank goodness.
This is like the third episode that we've ended by releasing Rudolph.
It really is. How much time do we have left?
None.
Okay, let me just do this real quick.
Yeah, we just hit the 30-minute mark, so...
Alrighty, so let me just do this.
I think we should go find an animal companion.
Okay, we will. We'll find, like something mean.
Where can we do that? Do you have any idea?
No, I mean, not really. I'm sure we could figure it out, though.
Cool. Hello, Alchemy. Miss Rudolph.
Okay.
I feel like you just got rid of him because I kept saying hello to him.
Yeah, that's part of it.
That's fair. In a lot of ways. Why are your numbers green?
Is it, think if I have a stone on that's boosting it or something, it turn green.
Fair enough.
Where's my alchemy one?
It is inexcusable that your magic and stamina are the same.
It's pretty hilarious, right?
That should not be.
I can't wait to get that. I need a skill point. That's a great one right there. 25% more powerful. That means they're sell for a lot more.
That rules.
How much more wood do I have? I have a lot of wood. Okay.
Well, thank you guys for watching.
Poseidon.
And Apollo.
Bye.
Bye. Talked about music for a long time.
We did, yeah.
Music rules.
I love music.
I could listen to music all day. I just recently learned I can play music while I sleep and with a timer and it turns off.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. How do you do that?
It's the best. You just go to your timer.